بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما. Dear students, welcome you all to the video lecture number 1, English class 5. This is your book, Oxford Reading Circle. Unit number 3, The Boy Who Served His Tribe, a myth of the Chippewa people of North America. Reading, explanation, words meanings, worksheets. Assalamu alaikum students, hope you all are fine. I am Ifat Rizwana, your teacher of English, class 5. The name of the book is Oxford Reading Circle. Unit number 1 and 2 are not included in our syllabus, so we are going to start it from unit number 3. You all have to open your books, page number 24. First, we will read the lesson. After that, I shall explain it. The name of the topic is The Boy Who Served His Tribe. Long, long ago, there was a family of the Chippewa tribe who lived in a wigwam in the woods of North America. Mother and father, brothers and sisters were all very happy and contented, for they loved the good things of the earth. They loved the sunshine, the forests, and the cool springs of water. But they were often cold and hungry, for at this time the Chippewa people did not know about growing corn. Instead, they lived only by hunting. Now, when boys of this tribe reached the age of 14, it was the custom for them to go into some lonely place without food so that they could be alone for several days and think about the life which lay ahead of them. The time came for the eldest son of the family to carry out this custom. "Come with me, my son," said his father. The two of them walked far into the woods together. There, the father built a little wigwam for his son. "You will be here for 7 days without food," he told the boy. "At the end of that time, I will return for you and bring you food. While you are here, you should pray to the Great Spirit that he will send you a gift for the whole tribe." Left alone, the boy sat for a while and thought, what should he pray for during this week's fast? Perhaps he should pray that his tribe would win glory in battle, or should he pray that they would enjoy good hunting or be sent great wealth? No, he thought. He would ask only that life for his tribe be made in some way a little less hard, and so he began to pray to the Great Spirit. A day passed and another. The boy continued to pray and he ate nothing. By the time the third day came, he was weak from lack of food. All he could do now was to lie inside his wigwam in a kind of dream. All at once, the curtains of the wigwam parted, and a young warrior entered. The plumes of his headdress were green, and so were his moccasins and his cloak. When he spoke, his voice was like the rush of the wind through the trees. "The Great Spirit has heard your prayers," the warrior said to the boy. "I have come to test your courage. Stand up." Trembling a little, the boy stood up. "Now wrestle with me," said the stranger. And so the two of them began to wrestle, and they struggled together for a long time in silence. At last, The warrior said, "That is enough for today. I will come back tomorrow." The next evening, the curtains of the wigwam parted again, and the warrior was back. Again, the boy wrestled with him, and although he had felt so weak before the stranger came that he could scarcely stand, as soon as he touched the green-plumed warrior, he became strong. "Good," said the warrior at the end. "You have done well. I will come back tomorrow." And so each evening it was the same. The stranger in the green headdress and occasions and cloak came, and the boy's strength returned as soon as he touched him. Each evening they wrestled. By the seventh evening, the boy was utterly exhausted from lack of food. When the stranger came in, he managed to pull himself to his feet. As usual, the two of them began to wrestle. Once again, as soon as they came to grips, the boy felt his strength come back. "It's strange," he thought, "but tonight I think I could even throw this stranger to the ground." So well did the boy wrestle that indeed he threw the man to the ground. The boy knelt down by his side. To his utter horror, he saw that the warrior was about to die. The man smiled at him. "You must not be sad," he said, "and you must not grieve for me. You shall see my green plumes again, but if you wish to see them, this is what you must do. Bury me and keep my grave covered with fresh damp earth. When I have slept a good sleep, I will break through the earth and return to the sunshine." So the warrior breathed his last. With a heavy heart, the boy carried out all his instructions. No sooner had the boy finished burying the stranger than he looked up and saw his father coming towards him through the woods. "See, my son, I have come to fetch you," said his father, "and I have brought you food. Eat, and your strength will soon return." And when the boy had eaten and regained his strength, they went home together to the family and to everyday life. But the boy did not forget his friend with green plumes, and he never forgot to visit the grave and to weed it and water it. The boy told nobody about what he was doing, not even the members of his own family. He was afraid that if he had told people about the warrior and his visits, they would say that he had dreamt it all because he had been so weak from lack of food. Then, one day, the boy was coming home from a week's hunting trip, and he decided to visit the warrior's grave. As he came near it, he saw that something was different. The fresh, clean earth of the grave was covered in green plumes. He went nearer. "Not plumes," he said to himself softly. "Leaves, wide, pale, green leaves." He stood there, staring at them. He had never in his life seen leaves like them, and he did not know what to do. Should he tear them out? No. He shook his head, remembering how the young warrior had died, his eyes fixed on the boy's own. "He told me to trust him, and I will." Weeks passed, and the boy went on watering and feeding the warrior's grave. The green shoots pushed up through the earth and became tall, strong plants. At last the day came when golden tassels swung from them, thick golden tassels. Then the boy knew that it was time to fetch his father to see them. The older man stood silently at the side of the grave while the boy explained the whole story. At last the father spoke. "My son," he said, "this is a gift from the Great Spirit, a gift to all the Chippewa people." The boy looked puzzled. "A gift?" he asked. "What is it, father?" The man reached out and touched the golden tassels gently. He took a few grains from them and tasted them. Then he turned and looked at the boy, and his face was as glad as the morning sun in the sky. "It is a new kind of food, my boy," he answered. "The Great Spirit has sent us food that will grow where we plant it in the earth. From now on, we Chippewas will not need to spend all our time and all our strength on hunting animals in the forests." The wise father was right. By his death, the warrior had taught the Chippewas how to grow corn. In time, they harvested it and made bread for themselves. And so their lives were made a little less hard, just as the boy had asked of the Great Spirit in his prayers. A myth of the Chippewa people of North America, retold by Francis Usher. I'm going to explain the lesson. Please listen it carefully. This is the story of a boy who lived in a tribe of North America. The name of his tribe was Chippewa. The people of Chippewa tribe were satisfied with their existing lifestyle, but they had a tradition to send the boys to some lonely place for 7 days without food at the age of 14. During this period, the boys used to think about the life which lay ahead of them. This time, the eldest son of one of the Chippewa family went to the woods to pray to the Great Spirit. On the third day of his stay over there, a young warrior appeared in front of him and told him that the Great Spirit has heard his prayers. The warrior asked the boy to wrestle with him. This practice continued some days. On the seventh day, he threw the warrior to the ground. The boy buried him and came back to his family. He did not discuss it with anybody, but he regularly visited the grave, weeded and watered it. One day, he saw the fresh, clean earth of the grave was covered in green plumes. Weeks passed. The boy went on watering and weeding the warrior's grave. At last, the day came when thick golden tassels swung from them. The boy explained the whole story to his father. The father told him that it is a new kind of food that is a gift from the Great Spirit for the people of their tribe. Now they can grow corn and enjoy bread instead of wasting their time and strength on hunting animals. In this way, the Great Spirit made their lives easier. Now, to develop better understanding, read the lesson once again. Now, to develop better understanding, read the lesson once again. The meanings of difficult words are given at the end of each page. Here is also a list of some more words. Give students read the lesson thoroughly and to check your comprehension, you have to attempt the following worksheets. Dear students, read the lesson thoroughly, and to check your comprehension, you have to attempt the following worksheets. For queries, feel free to inbox me. Dear students, your life is very precious to us. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.